Do you find those after-dinner games between the generations exciting? Here's my favorite, Monopoly. Monopoly on the truth. To play Monopoly on the truth, all you need to do is to think that your opinion is better than everyone else's, and you don't even need a playing board, okay?
Okay, Boomer.
Well, actually, it's not okay. Because though Monopoly on the truth is exciting and agitating and aggravating and... Stop!
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer.
Once again, OK Boomer spans the globe, where we meet Laura Squigna in Scala, Italy, 5,000 miles to the east of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Laura is sitting in her comfortable apartment, and yours truly is atop scenic Signal Mountain.
I bet.
And Laura, you're warm, I'm cold.
Yes, because I'm at home. So
And you're in Italy.
Okay.
Anyway, the first question, and we do this to break the ice and create a positive environment, is, have you stopped beating Francesca?
Not yet, I have to say.
Okay. Well, we got that cleared
I'm
up.
a big red flag. I'm joking.
Okay. I'm another one, but I'm on top of a mountain. You can't get to me. You met Francesca virtually. You weren't living in the same cities, right?
No, she was living in Viterbo, the city I live in right now with her.
Yeah.
But I was about 40 kilometers away from her.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a long distance. Now, how did you get online? What apps did you use, and how did you come upon her?
Okay, I was back in the time I didn't came out yet. So I was looking for a partner online.
Didn't come out as, what, bisexual?
Yes, as bisexual, because for the people that are hearing, I am also separated because I was married with a man. So it was a kind of a complicated situation.
Yes.
Yes, very complicated. But now I'm free. And I decided to download some apps for women into women. And I decided to use that specific app because it allows you to not to use your profile picture.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't sign up without using a photo.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a plus for me because I wasn't very sure about showing myself to everybody on the app.
Yes, that makes sense, especially your husband.
But he was aware we were separated at the time.
Oh, okay.
We still lived together at the time because I didn't have a place to go.
Mm-hmm.
But he knew about everything. But I lived in a very small place, so I didn't want people to recognize me on the app.
I see. Okay. So what brought you and her together? What did she post that attracted you and vice versa?
I was attracted by a photograph of her showing long curly hair and this beautiful, nice piercing. I'm full of tattoos, but I didn't have piercing. And I've always wanted a piercing, but I'm really scared about needles. So I was attracted to her. And plus, she was living in Viterbo. Viterbo was a precious city for me because I started university in Viterbo and I lived in Viterbo for about a year. And I always felt that it was my place. So she had this plus. She was living in Viterbo and she was really beautiful. She has this great smile. So she suddenly catches my attention and I decided to write to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it reminds me of when I lived in Carbondale, and I moved back there for a while, but I love Carbondale. I loved Southern Illinois University, so you had the same experience. But
Yes.
in your case, you found somebody who was in the same city as your school was.
Yes, it's like the story in your book that I translated in Italian with much pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, I
I
had
feel relieved.
Yes, it was a pleasure. I started reading it again for the second time.
Really?
Yes, 2 months ago.
Well,
Yes.
you should tell me about some of this stuff because I did an interview about 5 years ago where I forgot parts of my own book.
Yes. Okay. We will
All
do a
right.
second podcast about it.
Yeah, right, right.
And I'm reading it in English because I think it's well written in English than in Italian.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Because at the university it was you did a what? A book? No, we don't know what, who? You know.
So
Anyway, we digress. That was our commercial for Saluki Maroon,
yes, yes,
the
yes.
story of
Okay.
Peter Feddersen. All right, after our commercial, so what you did is when did you first meet and how long did it take until you met in person?
Okay. It took a while because it's a particular story. The first time I downloaded the app and I signed up, I decided to choose another name and another location.
Hmm.
So I chose Francesca from Viterbo.
Ah,
But in that time, I didn't met Francesca, the real one. So I decided to uh, unsubscribe my app. Then I downloaded it again
uh-huh.
and sign up with my name, but no photographs. And I chose Francesca. We start chatting for about 2 days,
Yeah.
but then she wasn't attracted to me because she didn't see the photograph. So she stopped talking.
Ah,
About 2 weeks later, I decided to write to her again. And I asked, how about Viterbo? What's the like in Viterbo? I've always loved Viterbo. And we start chatting a little
yeah.
bit. And we decided to move to WhatsApp. We exchange our numbers. And then we chat for about 10 days
Hmm.
before the meeting. So we started back in December, and the first date was on the 27th of January. So about a month. I don't like to talk so much with a person without seeing face to face. So I decided uh, to rush a little bit and invite Francesca for a coffee.
Okay. So what happened when you met in person? Were there any surprises?
Yes, when she was very little. And the first thing she said to me is, I'm very little. Do you still like me?
And what did you say?
And I said, yes. But
That was
I was a
that was
little
a
bit anxious.
that was a dumb question. Obviously, you still liked her. Okay, so it sounds like you had a wonderful first meeting from the expression on your face.
Yes, yes. It was hot, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
We spent an hour together during a lunch break at work. And after the lunch break, I come back to my parents' place. I called my best friend Barbara and I said, I'm in love. I hope she's in love too, because I will get crazy if she doesn't love me back. So, yes, it was a perfect first date.
Oh, good. And how long have you been together now? You're living together.
We are living together since February 24, so will be nearly 2 years.
Good.
24, yes, yes.
Okay, 2 years.
2 years,
Um,
yeah.
Now let me ask you about some of the dangers of dealing with things virtually because I have seen over and over again, I've gotten spammed from my website for, you know, everything. People appear like, oh, I went to high school with you, and there's a picture of that person, but that Facebook is not real. That person isn't real. How do you protect yourself against being from predators and being a victim?
Okay, I do. I try to be a detective.
Hmm.
I check their Facebook, their LinkedIn page. I search their name on Google, for example, and I try to write down all the first information I see and try to look for example, Francesca plus her school, plus her date of birth, and so on. I try to check a little bit, but sometimes it's not so easy.
Yes.
Sometimes also the photographs seem very real, but they are
Mhm.
not.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to be lucky and you have to be very cautious about what you share and what you believe in people are sharing with you.
Yes.
I,
Caution is the word. Now, our first conversation we had to start off this video podcast was about technology,
yes, I remember
and
it.
we're still there. Um, what is your opinion now with just the sheer amount of technology in order to do anything?
I'm a bit of a fan because I really use technology every day now.
Mhm.
I am writing something and I always upload on ChatGPT to
Mhm.
check if I made some mistakes, to check for advices, for other expression I may not be in my mind. So yes, I'm a sort of a slave for technology. Now I use technology every day and I tend to use it more and more every day. And I'm not happy about it, but it's simple, it's quick, it's hand to hand, so it's obvious that you fall into technology.
I fell into it like I would fall down that cliff.
Without a but with headphones, so maybe
Well,
technology will be involved.
it's involved in everything. I mean, I
Yeah.
go to a garage and it takes my license plate number from my car and charges me, to stay in the garage. What I don't like is, I've been in a technical field broadcasting. We had equipment to operate and all that. And then in aviation, I was a pilot. I knew what every single thing did in the airplane. Now I go to check. No, I go to my computer and I go, wait a minute, how does this work? And it's continuous. It's a continuous learning curve. And I
Yes.
was told in flight training that I only had one single brain cell.
Okay.
And because of that, it's so hard for me to get all this stuff through my single brain cell. But it frustrates me.
Yeah.
I get frustrated a lot, and I just have to talk myself down, do something pleasant, and then get back to the aggravation, like setting this up on top of a mountain. And whose idea was that? Mine.
Yes.
I'm at
I
fault.
know.
Okay,
I can't
so
believe you. Totally can't believe you.
anyway, do you have any final thoughts about technology and dating? Any warnings to people?
Yes, the warning will be to be very cautious about what you see and not
Cautious?
to share your information quickly, and to meet when you decide to meet in crowded places, share
Mhm.
your location. So technology can also help us. So share your location with your friends, with your family. Always choose places where you can meet person sorry. So you can talk to someone, you can ask for help, not share, do not share your address, do not share your surname. So be very cautious about it.
Okay, cautious is the word, caution.
Yeah.
So you would not recommend that I try to meet someone here on the top of Signal Mountain?
I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not,
Well,
but it's up to you.
thanks. uh,
Maybe a bear on the top of the mountain.
oh, I never thought of that. This is the middle of a forest. Let me give you a quick tour of Lookout Mountain.
Okay.
What we have here is the Tennessee River below the mountain, and a little bit above the Tennessee River is the baffle for the microphone, which I dropped off the cliff. And then back here is forest, and over here is where the parking lot is and at the top of the mountain.
Okay. And this is my living room. This is my kitchen. And this, I don't know if I can. This is my television.
Thank you very much for the tour.
So you've seen how an Italian home is look like.
It's nice, post-century modern. Okay.
Yes,
Well, Laura, it was a pleasure talking to you once again. Any final words?
yes. I would like to talk to you very quickly about the place I work in, if
Oh,
I can.
yes, I forgot about that. That's the single brain cell malfunctioning again.
I I couldn't forget about my place, my
Of
love place.
course.
So, for all the people listening to us, I work for a beautiful company that is called patlove.com, and it's a marriage agency based in Italy and in China. And the aim is to connect beautiful Chinese women with men all around the world. We hope also men from the United States. We have women from all ages, very beautiful women. I know them personally, and I can assure you that they are very good. And we are a company made of women. We are three women, me, my colleague Veronica, and my boss, Samaya, in Italy, and two beautiful colleagues back in China.
Wow.
And we work together trying to work in the same time shift, and we try to communicate and create these beautiful couples. We have many couples that are now ready for marriage, so it really works. And if you want to make a look, go on www.patloft.com.
And check that out if you're in need of a nice wife.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate it. It was a fun interview. A little cold
Thank
on
you.
my side, but I managed to get through it.
Thank you. It was a pleasure, as always.
Me too. Okay, now we're back to normal.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.